Yo guys, this is like the first day I'm sitting in my office in a very long time. So it feels super good. Feels extremely good to be at the office again after a really long time. So I've been trading US30. I've been trading that's basically the only thing I've been trading. I haven't traded forex in a minute, man. And I mean, when I speak about forex, I speak about currencies. So Poland one lach. Dog, ish. I'm gonna stop being busy, dog. I'm gonna stop being busy. So this is the first time I think in about 2 or 3 months sitting in this office, and I've been trading from the lounge, trading from my friends' places, trading from everywhere. You guys haven't seen me live in this office in a very long time. So I'm very excited. I'm very excited to be quite honest with you. Super excited. I'm really excited. So I'm trading US30, guys, and that's the only thing that I've been trading for the past couple of months. So I've been really enjoying it, and that's because it's a volatile market. It's who I am. Like, it relates to what I believe in, and it's really what I want to do. And I've been enjoying it. I'm not gonna lie. So currencies haven't been doing it for me. They've been extremely slow. And all of this is from Poland. Like, Poland is the one that inspired and influenced me to do this. And this is not nice at all, guys. Because abanye abantwana are not gonna trade currencies nicely. So we chopped US30 nice today. I'm gonna show you now. The amount of trades I took on US30. Let me see. So I'm gonna show you. So these trades, all of them, like these trades are US30. Okay, let me do this. So these trades are US30 trades. All the texts that you see coming from me, that's US30. That's US30. That's US30. And I'll show you the results just now. I will show you the results. It's really been quite evident. Very much evident. I just said, let's follow the money. Hey man, it's the moolah. It's the moolah, boy. It's the moolah. Pollen. Dog. It's the moolah. I know muthu utlwile bafethu. Muthu utlwile. Bali Mox, I see you. I'm joining you all with US30 after finals. Come through, my boy. Him talking of not trading forex, he's trying to copy Q banks. I'm not really trying to copy Q banks. It's facts, man. US30 doesn't fall under currencies. It falls under indices and stocks. So I haven't really been trading forex, and that's a fact. And if you feel like I'm copying anyone, that's none of my business. That's your own opinion. You are allowed to have an opinion. So these are the results, guys. Let me see. Okay, coming this side. So everyone has been chopping US30, as you can see. So entries there. Entries. Look at that. Like, people have been chopping US30. People have been chopping US30. You see, so people are opinionated, dog. If you wanna say I'm light skinned and I'm dark skinned, it's entirely up to you. I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really shaken by people's comments. Bali Mox, dog, John Van, John, my dog. We started trading US30 when, dog? Like this was around Boma. When was it, dog? Yo, dog, Boma, June, May, somewhere there, dog. May, June, and it's really been a crazy experience. Crash to Mhlaba. What's that? Crash to Mhlaba. Who's Mhlaba now? You know I'm the annoying friend, always has something to say. Young TV SA in the building. I see you, man. How much is your mentorship? My mentorship is 7,500. 7,500, man. Crash to Mhlaba. Who's Mhlaba, Buffett? Help me with this thing because I don't know. Zama, my brother. Zama is actually one of the guys who are attending my 3-day course right now, and it's really beautiful, guys. Like, it's been super dope, and these guys have been really learning a lot. Not to brag, but they've been learning a lot, and he will tell you the kind of stuff they've been learning. How much do you need to trade the evil US30? It really depends on the amount of skill you have, I would say. It doesn't really depend on how much you have on the account, but the amount of skill you have invested into yourself and your actual understanding of the charts and market structure and all of that. So you can trade US30 with 1,000 Rand account, flip it to 10,000. It's very possible. That's if you're highly skilled. But if you're still learning, man, I would really suggest that you start with a slightly bigger account with a nice and steady risk management, so that you know that you're not gonna blow that account. So yeah, it really depends on what it is that you are able to do on the markets. So yeah, that's what's up. Hey doctor, I can't find USA30 on TradingView. It's called the Dow Jones, my brother. How many signals do you send daily? I send as much signals as I possibly can. So if I see 10 entries and opportunities, I'll send 10 entries and opportunities. If I see one, I'll send one. There's not really like a number of trades that I send, because then you can't really determine how much the market is going to move per day. So you just take positions based on the number of opportunities that come up to your screen. So every single time I open a chart and I see a chance, I'll just call it out. Even now, I'm just waiting for the markets to move, and then I'll send out a signal to you guys on the live, and you'll be taking US30 with me, because I already have the direction of where this thing is going. And remember, guys, that I'm always trading this thing. This is the only thing I trade right now. So I always know where this thing is going. If I'm ever gonna blow an account, that's probably because of an early entry, or like I'm not focused or whatever. But I'm always trading US30, so I know where US30 is going for a fact right now. So I'll give you guys a signal as soon as it starts moving, and then you guys will be able to catch it. So the guys in my session right now, like the guys who came for today's session, when I told them that this thing was going to buy, the market was moving around, I'm going to be very specific. So it was around 2,800. So 2,800, exactly at 2,800. And I told them US30 was going to buy. By the end of the class, US30 had broken past 2,820. So that was a whole 600-point movement. And that's like a lot of money. We're talking about 6,000 per position by that time. So this thing moves a lot. Like, guys, I don't even want to lie to you. US30 moves a lot and has a lot of money. So if you're a weak person, don't risk your money and come and trade US30. Go play a bit with USDJPY and come back when you are now fine. So yeah, general upside target, I'm looking at $3,000. So that's obviously for like long term. So that previous high has to be broken on US30, and that's what I'm looking at. Previous high has to be broken on US30. So let me see in dollars. So in dollars, that's about so for the in-person course, you obviously can't get that because you're not in SA. But if you're going for the online course, let me just calculate for you. That will be around about $250, $240, somewhere there. King Chart, one of our best mentees that we've ever produced in the club. King Chart stays winning, guys. He's killing like crazy. If people can go through your stories, they can find a YouTube channel that can help them trade. They just have to be very observant, though. 100%. That's very true. That's very true. I've got a link to a channel there that can really help people, especially today. They have to swipe up and go learn. That's just about it. Let me see. What's the broker you're using when you say you're finding it with 1K if you're good? Any broker, man, it depends. It depends on how much they pay and stuff like that. So any broker is actually quite good for me. So yeah. Do you trade the way Sean Lee trades, or you have your own way? I mean, man, I was trained by Astro, so you know my style of trading is not so different from how Sean trades. However, Sean has really modified his method of trading through the years, and I feel like how he trades now is not really my style of trading. So I don't really trade the same way as he does now, because I mean he's more advanced, bro. Like he's too much. He's too much. What are your lots on US30? It really depends on the trade. I normally use like 0.05s, 0.02s, 0.01s. It really depends on the account size. You know, I haven't gone anywhere beyond 0.05. I would stack up maybe like 3-4 positions of 0.5s, but I haven't really used like a 0.20 like at once. I haven't done that. So, but it's a work in progress. You know, I think by beginning of the year next year, I should be trading like 0.50s on US30, man, because this thing is really crazy. Views on US30, I'll give you entry points, exit points, and all of that in a couple of minutes. Stilo, I see you. I can say US30 is 90% correlated to NAS 100. US30 is just moving more points than Nasdaq. I mean, both of them are indices that are made up of companies, so obviously they are going to be bullish, and you know, you really need to be careful on how you trade both of them, because these are affected by real time markets. So you don't want to be caught up on the traps. You don't want to be caught up on the traps and the fake moves that actually come with US30. So yeah, man, it is what it is. Ritabile Mo, I'm actually very proud of you. So Ritabile won a course. She won our course a couple of months back during lockdown, and she's been doing really great. Like, she sent her results in the group last week, and today she sent her markups, and she's been really doing well. And that's just from the online course, not even an in-person course that she got, but she's really doing well, like amazing. I don't even want to lie. I would Paris, I see you. when it comes to indices, risk management goes out to the window because the time it moves, your stop loss has been hit. That's not true, man. That's not true. Are you gonna give us a signal live today? Yeah, man. I'll try and give out a signal now on the live. And again, guys, tomorrow I'll be doing a giveaway to my signals, at least to 2 people. So I want the 2 people to go and be scouts. That's the reason why I'm giving out the free signals, whatever, tomorrow. So make sure that tomorrow you are on the live. So one person will be paid for by Ayanda Danzi, and then the other person will be paid for by me. So, you know, I'll be doing that because I want people to know that we're not joking when we're saying like Regenesis signals, what. We are not playing games, guys. We are really doing this thing, and I want people to know and to witness that we are not here to play games, guys. We are here to trade forex for real. So tomorrow, just be sure to join my live, and you'll see. You might find yourself lucky and be one of the people that are actually chosen to come and be a part of the signals group that has US30, NAS 100 currencies and volatility index from Bali Mox. Bali Mox is actually one of the best VIX traders in the country. I don't care who says what, but I've spoken, and you know my words are like that. Please share the link. What link, my brother? I don't regret coming to Joburg, dog. It's worth it. God bless you, my brother. Thank you so much, Zama. Zama is all the way from Cape Town, came for my course. And man, he can tell you that in that room, we don't play games. It's too much. How much is your cost, bro? I need a mentor just to polish there and there. Man, my rates are 7,500 in person, 3,500 online. Those are the rates. So whether you are polishing up or starting afresh, it's still the same, man. Because I mean, I'm pretty sure that the stuff that I'll be showing you is stuff that you probably aren't using. So I'll have to show you everything from scratch that I'm using. So I won't give an exception, you know. I won't give an exception. Do you agree that German 30 correlates with US30? I don't know German 30 because I haven't traded it, but I've heard a couple of people tell me about it, but I really haven't traded German 30, to be quite honest. I will try trading it here and there, but I haven't really tried it. One of my friends actually trades it and was telling me about it, but I honestly have never traded German 30, so I can't really say much about German 30 and US 30. So I can't really say much. The only thing I can say is US30. That's the only thing I trade, guys, to be quite honest. I don't trade nothing else but US30 right now. So I'll be sending gold here and there and Nasdaq and stuff, but my main focus is just US30. When you trade NAS 100 and US30, do you consider the news? I'm a pure technical trader, man. I can't trade fundamentals. If I could, then I would consider news. But right now, I'm purely technical. And I really wish to know how to trade fundamentals. But I think my technical background is so strong. Remember that sometimes fundamentals will come and spike at a specific level. And you'd find that that level is actually a level I'm waiting to actually come in. So fundamentals go and spike up that level. This is what I was talking about today on my session, that these levels are levels that these big guys are looking at. So obviously fundamentals will complete the cycle, push the market into specific areas where then they come and they put in huge and big money, and that's the move that we're actually catching. For us technical traders, we want those kind of moves, but you know, fundamentals would be good to complete the strategy and the confidence. But for me, I'm a pure technical trader. Ken Trade 2000. I just bought the course. It's fire, man. I remember Ken is going through the course and he knows it's crazy. Dark Kid, yes. What time will you be live tomorrow? I think it's gonna be in the afternoon because in the morning I've got that session. So it should be around like 7, 6-ish, somewhere around there, like in the evening. So that's when I'll be doing it. Your course is different and the real deal, bro. Respect. Thank you so much, Ken. I truly appreciate it. I watched your live with Stylish. It was crazy and very informative and inspirational. Thank you, man. All the way in Jamaica, Fab, how can you work along with you, or you only work with who in SA? No, man, I mean, my team is solely built from South Africa, expands to even other parts and ends of the world. So, you know, it really goes to like further parts of the world. It goes to further parts of the world. However, you know, obviously we can kind of consider growth and stuff like that. Mandisa, I see you on the live. Okay, I'm listening to Mbali Mox's VN, and I think she's on the live. Yeah, she is on the live. Mbali, I was listening to your VN. I think that's a dope idea. But let's talk about it proper after this live. I'll listen to the whole VN and then I'll get back to you after the live. So, when your boys gonna start Zoom classes? So, man, we don't really have Zoom classes. Because everything that's on the recorded course literally explains itself. I've had countless testimonials of people who've actually gone through the course and actually started being profitable just from watching the videos. So that's the whole reason why we're not investing onto Zoom. That next year, like next year, we've got quite a list of interesting things that we want to do. So we'll slot it onto next year's ideas. Will definitely come through. Thoughts on the dollar? I haven't looked at the index in a while, man. Do you use technical analysis, price action indicators, fundamental? I'm a pure price action trader, as I did say. Which broker do you recommend? It's All Might Buyer, bro. Just go to my timeline. You'll see the link to that broker, and you can basically sign up. Literally skyrocket. So I do think that we can have a positive impact on job increases and stuff like that, employment rates and all of that. So that's something you can basically look forward to. What made you start trading Wall Street, doctor? I mean, it's the volatility in the markets and the kind of money one can make with just a small amount of movement. That's what really inspired me to trade the index. Thoughts on S&P? I don't know, man. How can I start trading? Just start. Euro and dollars. What about them? What about them, bro? What about them? Soldier, Yaset Lane. No, man, I'm not from Clan, bro. You're probably confusing me with my twin, man. I don't live in Clan. I live by Albertine, bro. You're probably confusing me with my twin brother, man. US30 is supposed to buy around 28 28.25. So these are the levels I'm looking at for buys. So you must definitely mark those levels up on your charts. So that's 283.00.00 and 28.250.00. So those are levels that I'm looking at for buys, because then obviously we're still caught up in a slight range if you look at it properly right there on the M15 M30 time frame. Yeah, you are able to see that we're stuck up on a little bit of a range. And market did kind of create a reversal candle before it closed. So just wait for proper buying opportunities around 28,300, and then we can catch that buy all the way to $3,000. That's what I want to give you today. So 28,300, you set your buying limits 28,300, and your take profit is $3,000 per $3,000. So that's where we're headed to. Stops would be slightly below 28.20, but that's obviously like a very huge risk. So you know that if you're coming in there, you're literally like risking so much on the markets. You're risking so much on your account. So you really need to be ready to face that kind of drawdown. Unless you wait for proper reversals and confirmations around that zone, then you can obviously execute based on the rejections around that level. So confirmations, you can use your own kind of confirmations, your own confluences to trade this move. But I do anticipate 28,300 for a major buy in US30. So US30 should buy for the rest of the night. So around about 3, we should get to that level, create like a proper reversal pattern. Then we obviously skyrocket to $3,000. That's what I'm looking at. Let's see if we can get an entry on NAS 100 as well. For the guys who are on Nasdaq. Nasdaq has a slightly similar structure. However, we can see that Nasdaq is kind of rejecting off of the highs, and it's really not breaking through that previous high. So we don't really want to buy. We don't really want to buy at the moment, because the market is kind of pulling back until the market gives us a clear buying opportunity around about 11,950. So that's a level that I'm looking at, 11,950. If we break past that level, because this does kind of look like a double top for me. However, the buying momentum on the higher time frame, like on the H4, is just too much for me to just target that level for me to actually think that this market is going to reverse. Also on the H4, there's a very strong buying signal on Nasdaq. So I don't think this week is also a volatile week. So you must know. I would rather have you wait for that price on the US30. So that's 28,300. So I'd rather have you wait for that price to literally give you a proper rejection, I mean to say, and you can then take your entries based off of that level, and you can just trade all the way to the highs. So yeah, that's what I think is going to happen on these markets. And obviously the only thing that will happen is we'll be sharing results to kind of motivate you that we also took these entries. But again, you don't want to miss opportunities waiting for the market to pull back to that point, because if the market can break past this current high, then you know that the market is kind of pushing to the upside. So you always need to keep your eyes open and your mind obviously open to basically see what is really happening in the markets. Because right now, as I'm looking at this, the markets are actually like kind of railing to the highs. So you really need to see. So what I normally do is I wait for the first hourly candle to close, so I can have an understanding of how and where the market is kind of setting out for the next hour. Because remember that for us it's at midnight, but for the guys in the States, this is literally just in the afternoon. So for them, they took like an hour break, and they obviously came back again. So those guys are not trading like us. They're not trading market open. They're still trading structure. So for me, I think I would have to wait for the for the 1 o'clock candle to close on the Dow Jones, and obviously for Nasdaq, the 12 o'clock candle to close, for you to actually know and understand where the market is kind of going from this area and level. So yeah, it is what it is. What's your take on gold? Gold has been going up, man. I spoke about gold day before yesterday on my live, so it really followed suits. Like, I did see a buy on gold, and it really did buy like mad. It bought like mad. So how do you actually get into your signals group, my G? That's 1,005 per month. If I had to start with the 200 just to see how it's going in the trading game, 200 doesn't even open a position of NES 100, bro. You can only open currencies, and currencies can take you like a week to get to 1,000 with proper risk management. You're welcome. What's the minimum deposit on your broker? There's no minimum deposit, I think. Actually, I don't even know what's the minimum deposit, because I don't deposit minimum. That's why I don't know, because I don't really deposit minimum. I actually marked that up through your teachings, bro. Marking up the chart, 11,950. You're really smart, bro. Been higher highs, higher lows today. You know, man, you know. 28,300. Yeah, that's what I said. Your teachings are on point. I got 12,200 marked up, bro. 100%, 100%, 100%. Because of what's happening with the news, I had a view on NES 100. I had a view on NES 100. Please hold up. Let me see. Because of what's happening with news, I had a view on NES 100 can pull back to 1,206. What's happening with the news, man? I don't know. But obviously on NES, I did anticipate like a pullback, slight pullback. 1,206 is just close, man. 1,206. That's like very close, bro. I'm looking at 11,950 for a pullback. That's what I'm looking at. So what's keeping your mind open, like in most of the time? The fact that I'm not a market maker helps me keep my mind open to anything. So the market can go either way. So you always need to like utilize proper risk management, because this is a game of risk, right? So the markets are a risky market. The only thing that can help you maintain your career and sustain longevity in the game is proper risk management. So if you don't risk properly, then you won't be able to actually be sustained in the game. And also, once you know and once you realize that you're not the one that drives the market, then that can really open your mind to anything. Because you can, like as I'm saying, I'm a technical trader. I don't know what's happening on the fundamental side of things. I can take a buy now and something happens fundamentally, and the fundamental guys catch the sell, and I'm not on the sell. I'm just fixated on my buys. And if I don't really manage my risk, the sell that the fundamental guys catch can actually kill me. You know what I'm saying? So you always need to be open-minded when you're trading. So yeah, that's what's up. What's your take on USD ZAR? Oh man, I don't trade USD ZAR, man. Is it possible to have better entries on M5 than M15? Yeah, man. I mean, use different time frames to get different data. So don't be like straight to like high time frames only, because I know with currencies you stick to high time frames. Mandisa, you can sell Nasdaq, my sister, to 12,005 to 12,050, which is like around the 30 points or something. Yeah, that's like 30 points from where market is. So 30 points is 600 per position. So you can sell Nasdaq today now, and it's going to give you that 600. And from there, then we're probably going to buy. So we'll see what happens around 12,050. So I think it's going to sell. What about USD/JPY? Yo, Buffett. I saw UJ in the afternoon when my students were analyzing, and I think that thing is a selling market. Do you consider chart patterns? Yeah, man, I do consider chart patterns. They're part of price action, so you really need to consider chart patterns for you to know where the market can potentially go to next. So yeah, I do actually consider chart patterns. I do. So yeah. Yeah. So kafela ngibona ipost yakho ku WhatsApp bhuti wami. So yeah, man, that's what's happening. Yeah. Real management. So on US30, don't set a buy stop, as I said, because then a buy stop could put you on a steep pullback. So it could put you on a very steep pullback, because then obviously you're looking at observing what the market is going to do around that area. The reason why I tried trading with pending orders, and for other people it works, for me it doesn't work, because I would want to see how the market sets up and how the market really behaves around that specific level. Then I will know that this is what I'm going to do around that area. But for other people, they just set pending orders, stop losses and stuff like that, and they hold to the next target. But for me, it doesn't really work, because then it really violates the whole idea of me being able to spot how market behavior is around specific areas and levels. So I would rather see what the market does around that level. So I think 28,300, 200 is a zone that I'm looking at. Remember that the market moves in zones, so that's a zone I'm looking at to actually come and actually put my buying orders all the way to 3,000. Oh my god, why am I so tired? What the hell? All the way to $3,000. Oh yebo, so kafela. How much would you advise one to start trading if you want to trade US30? So I'd say like 2,005 for US30 is a comfortable amount. 1,005 is a comfortable amount for NAS. So yeah, it really depends on the skill also. It depends on the skill. Could you leave a job that pays 40K a month for trading? Man, I literally studied architecture at the Witwatersrand University. That's what they call it, Witwatersrand University. I left architecture to come and be a full-time trader. Now imagine how much I could make in architecture in a couple of years. I would have qualified to obviously earn around 60,000 Rand a month, somewhere there. And I left that job to be a full-time trader. And that's the best decision I've ever made. It's not even like halfway through the month, but I've made sufficient amounts. Let me just check with my banking app quickly. I will not even be ashamed to show you. I will not even be ashamed to show you. Let me just see quickly. It's not even halfway through the month. It's literally the 6th. It's just been 6 days. But I've made slightly above 45,000 rands in 6 days. That's not bad. And I'm waiting for my withdrawals that I requested for yesterday. Today, yeah, so like about 3 pending withdrawals that I'm waiting for, and it's slightly just above 45. That's not bad at all, man. That's not bad. That's just on one account also, because I've got like 3 accounts. I've got like an RMP account, private wealth, private clients, 3 accounts. So this is just on one account, you see. So it's not so bad, not bad at all, trust me. So I would leave any job for trading, man, to be quite honest. What advice would you give to someone who's a student but wants to manage that time for trading? I would say, if you want to go see your girlfriend, you make time regardless whether you're studying or not. So if you want to build your dreams, you will be able to make time whether you're studying or not. It's just a matter of priorities. Other people prioritize different things in a different way. But if you want to prioritize your wealth and yourself and trading, you will be able to do that. So it's just a matter of how you want to prioritize and what it is that you want for yourself, and then you can basically create the time to do whatever you need to do to actually grow. Do you think that the market will crash in the near future? No, man. The fact that you are finding out about the markets now doesn't really mean that the markets will crash. they've been there since like early 1600s, early 1500s. I don't really have the exact year, but they've been there for over 100 years. So even when your grandmother was born, the markets were there. They just did not know, you see. So taxes on forex, being a miner, how you gonna do it? And would you know? Hey man, I'm not ready for the tax conversation. I'm not ready. Queen Lady B is in the house and she was telling me about tax. Buffett, I'm not ready about that conversation. I'm not ready for that conversation. You see now my English bundles are depleting because it's literally what's the time? That's 1:21 in the morning. By this time ngithulile nje ngithe cwaka angikhulumi namuntu nje kwami. So lento yokuthi ngilokho ngikhuluma ngo1:30 ekuseni iyangixaka nami, ixaka ingqondo. By this time ngithulile ngithe cwaka. Yabo? So iyangixaka nami. So don't be shook when my bundles are depleting. Because by this time I'm not used to be talking to anyone. I'm used to be alone and having my peace of mind and just keeping quiet. Jokes, guys. Are you seeing Bitcoin? I saw that Bitcoin actually rose a bit today, but I don't really know. I actually have money there by Bitcoin. I have money there by Luno. John advised me not to withdraw. That was John's doing. Oh, it actually accumulated. This is so dope. What? Oh, this is how you guys make money in this Bitcoin thing. Okay, you make the money and you are not telling us. Okay, my money accumulated, guys. It accumulated by how many percent? Let me see. How do you even see percentage? My money actually did grow on this Luno thing. Wow, John. Thank you so much, John. John Sales. Oh, this is so dope. I will be putting my money on Bitcoin, just to keep it there and safe. Nje na J. Do you think US30 is the future here in SA? I mean, South African people love trends. So we started the trend. It's going to be trendy. People are going to do it. Everyone's going to do it. When I started trading US30 back in around March, April, I did post it. The first post, I said, let's make US30 trend. By that time, there was just a few people who traded US30, if none, if not anyone. So, look at the amount of people that are trading US30 now compared to then. The numbers are growing, the numbers are escalating. Why? Because people love trends. So we start trends, then we step aside. So it definitely is the future, man. In the next year, you'll be seeing Dr. Martin _ US30 Junior. You'll be seeing all those kind of handles, so how about Dr. Martin market did crash in 1930, Frico? I don't understand. That's what I'm saying. It's been there, man, for years. 1724. You see, with the father of Japanese candlesticks. Yeah, man. You're well informed, man. You're very learned. You're very learned, bro. How do you keep your psychology on 100? How do you control your emotions while actually running in losses? I mean, what I do every single time I get into a trade, I focus on how much it is I'm willing to lose than how much it is I'm actually going to make on the trade. And that really helps me relax because no loss comes to me as a shock. I don't lose money I'm not willing to lose. I'll never wake up and say, damn, I just blew money I wasn't willing to lose. No, I don't trade like that, so I trade money I'm willing to lose. So that really helps me relax every single time I'm trading. So it helps me relax. It helps me keep calm. It helps me know that this is how much I'm actually risking on this position and this is how this position is going to go. And if it goes south, then I know that I'm actually losing whatever amount I was willing to lose. So I don't really risk what I'm not willing to lose, and that really helps me control my emotions. That's what helps me relax, put my phone in the pocket and just enjoy vibes and chill with people that I'm chilling with, because I know that I'm risking this much, and if it hits my stop loss, then it's okay. This is how much I lost. No loss ever comes as a shock. So yeah, Dr. Martin underscore US30, Bali, you know. Dr. Martin, actually it's gonna be Dr. US30. We are dealing away with that Martin name. It's not making us money. US30 is making us money. I'm kidding. Mr. US30 coming soon, you know. Do you really think forex would end? I've answered that, man. Why is teaching forex expensive if you're making more money? So it's not about me making more money. It's about you valuing what I'm gonna give you, and you actually paying for my time, because the time I'm spending to train you is the time I should be making money. So at least in one way or the other, my time is money. I don't waste time. That's one thing I don't do. So if I'm gonna come to you and I come to spend on you is an investment, meaning that whatever I'm teaching you at that time should equate somehow to the number of to the amount of money I would have made sitting at home, which in true essence could be more than that 7.5 that you're giving me in over 3 days, because for some of us 7,500 could be a daily target, could be an hourly target, could be a 3-hourly target. Really depends on how much of an aggressive trader you are. So I can't really waste my time and teach you for free, all in the name of I'm making money. People that make money don't have time for people who are not making money, unless people who are not making money pay them to learn the skill of making money. You must get that into your head, which is why they say imali emalini, you know, money goes to where money is. So if you don't have money, you really need to somehow hustle a bit of money to make money. That's how it is. That's the system of life. That's the rule of life, bro. That's the rule of life. And this concept of saying, please teach me, I will pay you after I make money, doesn't apply to some of us. So me, I don't do those things. Hey bro, what do you think about trading for yourself? A property, a firm like FTMO. FTMO is a good platform, but I think it's a good platform for people who've got time on their hands and who don't really have the money to trade. But for people like myself, I don't really think it's a good idea, because I don't really have the time on my hands, and I do have money to trade. So yeah. Dr. Martin, God of US30, going as you predicted, bro. Yeah, man, US30, man. I mean, I've been trading this thing for a long time, bro. I don't understand why South Africans don't master their own currency. I feel we should also understand our currency. Maybe in the long run we might help. Yeah, man, it's a work in progress. The rapture is soon, beloved. Let's normalize repenting as we redeem and occupy the time. Happy trading, fam. Thank you so much, man, for such a powerful reminder. That's actually really powerful. Thank you so much, man. God bless you, bro. Self-analysis is the most important thing. What do you think, doctor? That's true, man. It's the most important thing. Please accept my life. Yo, man, I'm going to sleep, man. So 7.5 is 3 days. Yeah, so 3 to 5 days. So yeah. Inspired by Q Banks on US30. Yeah, Q is too much. He's a lot, man. He also inspires me. Ever think of making a prospectus on signals? You mean special? Prospectus, let me search this word. Is prospectus the same word as special or something? You see, US30 dropping, NES 100 dropping. Yeah, just like predicted. So let's wait for that level. 2800, 28,300. So that's what we're looking at. That's what we're looking at. Oh my goodness. Oh, I wanted to check that prospectus way, but I think that means like special or something. Guys, don't think I smoke cocaine. I just have a long mustaches that they keep on going into my nostrils. So don't think that I smoke cocaine. Is it a lifetime course? Yeah, man. I mean, that's for life. If you're gonna take my course, then obviously you don't need me for life. That's just, it doesn't exist, man. You don't need me for life. You only need me for a specific amount of days, and then or months or weeks or whatever. And then after that, you can stand on your own. What do you think of Jason Noah? Goats level, that one. Does news really move or change the market's direction? They do actually move the market. So there's two things that influence movements of the market. The first thing is fundamentals. So whatever tweet that happens or event that happens has the ability to move the market, which is why Corona dropped, like literally crashed on some markets, because those were fundamentals. That wasn't a technical move, that was a fundamental move. And obviously the second one would be price action. So fundamentals are a part of things that factors and things that move the market. My captain Muntati, I see you. From 28.3, I said from 28.3, observe for proper rejections and confirmations, then you can actually start buying US30 all the way to 3,000. So 28,300 is a level I'm looking at for buys. Next 100 is now buy, not as yet, man. Bones, man. I see you. With the elections in the US, aren't you afraid of currency changing? No, I'm not. I have two questions. I'm a student. I have funds and I want to risk it all because I feel like my breakthrough is close, but I keep postponing because I've been on demo for too long. Whew, man, don't risk money you're not willing to lose. That's what I can say. Yeah, man. I mean, US30 is dropping as predicted, so I do think that it's gonna drop. Let me love and leave you guys. This has been a beautiful live, but right now I'm extremely exhausted. I've actually been able to hold down this live for a number of minutes, if not slightly above an hour. So right now I really need to take some rest. I really need to go rest. I promise you, I will not rest as I'm resting. I will be back and I will be fresh. So you guys must have a proper evening. Look out for the trades that I spoke about. And yo, man, yo. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful evening, people. Shout out, guys. Shout out. Shout. I'm not saying shut up. I'm saying shout out. What is the best advice you would give to a newbie like me with less capital and less knowledge? Invest in trading. Invest in trading, bruh. Even if you have to invest money, it will come back. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Oh my word, this sell